Welcome back to this tutorial on setting text to music, and we're setting the Ave Verum Corpus. So we're just right at the start, pretty much. We've done an introduction, which I've explained about in the first couple of videos, and then we've gone into the vocal part. And so we've got 3 Ave Verum Corpuses building up each time, so B flat to C to D, and this will build up to forte. I think we can start off moderately loud. Okay, and then we're going to build that up to loud by the 3rd Ave Verum. Okay, so we'll just copy those dynamics down there, 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 and there, and these ones as well. And so we've got to think about what we're going to do next. So we want a little kind of contrasting passage to finish off this sentence. So I think to do that we could potentially have a just a solo soprano. So we're going to go back to soft now. So we're on 2B here, so chord of C minor first inversion, and we've been building this up by tone, by step, B flat to C to D. So we could do something that maybe speeds that up. So so we're still on this chord of C minor first inversion here. Let's just think about what we want to do here. So we want this to be a solo passage, piano as well, and in the bass we want potentially it to come back in so moving to the dominant 7th first inversion in F major. So we're on the dominant here, so F major. The dominant to B flat, that is. So that will lead us nicely back into the next line, which is not Ave Verum, but it's something slightly different. But we can use this, which is what we had in the introduction, because this obviously goes from the dominant back to the root, to the tonic. And we can then, what we'll do is, although the text will change in the next sentence, we want some repetition of this material. So we'll lead it back into the start of the vocal line again, but the words will change, and we'll change the music after that. So we've made some connection with this first passage. So let me just put the words in, because then that's going to give us some idea as to what the rhythms will be, what note lengths we need. So this one is just na, tum. So that flows nicely. That's birth. And this next one is, so that needs to be held on. And the next bit is De Maria, so we need so something like that. And this will be the line de ma re. So we need Virgin A now, so that's going to need a dotted quaver. Just put that in capitals, and that needs to come off in line with what the strings are doing here. And so we'll just fill this in on the violin part, because as I said before, we're just going to basically use the string section to double up what the voices are doing and just do an extra few little bits here and there. So I think that's fine. Now, in terms of what because obviously the soprano has got more notes, so it can fit more text to those notes. In terms of the basses, we've only got these 4 notes here. So the question is, what words do we put in those notes? Well, I think we just do what the sopranos are doing to bolster this up. So we just need to have and the same dotted rhythm here, and that needs to be a quaver. So it's going to be the same words here. Oops, sorry. Control L. De ma re. Good. Okay. So, and in terms of the alto and tenor, they'll just be filling in the parts here. So these can be on just a C, and these ones as well. That's fine. And the alto part can be, so here we can double up on the E flat, have the G there. So in this last chord we've got E natural, C, G and the C up there, and that will go down to F. That's fine. Great, so let's just have a quick listen, just make sure that's correct. Okay, that's reasonably okay. So that just needs to come down to the C there. So then, good. And obviously these need to be piano as well, which I forgot. Now, the strings will need to come in here. So we're going to leave this, as I think we said, as a solo line for the soprano, and the strings can come back in here. But in terms of they haven't got any syllables to sing, so we can just have quaver there, quaver there, G there, crotchet, sorry, a quaver, crotchet, quaver, and just hold that one over there, and just get rid of the lyrics. Okay, that's good. Right, so that should be fine. And this is piano, which is good. And when we come back, we were in MF before, so we just need to put a crescendo in here to come back to MF here. Good, so I think we'll we'll stop there for the moment, and so next time what we'll do is we'll come back in here. So we'll copy this material over to here. We're going to change the words obviously, and we're going to think about what to do next, because the nature of the text changes, so we need to portray that in the music. So we'll talk about that next time. So please do join me next time. Please subscribe, and if you've got any comments, please comment. Thanks.